What's up, guys? Franco and Mike here from AchievementHunter.com, bringing you another episode of 5 Facts.
We're doing 5 facts in Sonic the Hedgehog, the series. I'm pretty excited about this because Sonic...
Is it Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic the Hedgehog?
You know what? I don't actually know. I'm just going to say the because that's how I roll.
Because he is the Hedgehog, but maybe it's just a Canadian thing. Who knows?
Alright, well, Sonic the Hedgehog first came out in 1991, and he was like the mascot for Sega. It was Sega's answer to Nintendo's whole, like, this is Mario, and this is, like, the face of video games. And Sega's like, I'm not gonna have any of that shit, I'm gonna make Sonic, and this is gonna fight Mario. That was basically it in, like, the 90s, and I guess, yeah, the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it now, they're all good friends, going to Olympics together and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's very true.
But back then, they fucking hated each other.
Yeah, they did. They were like, fight the power.
Alright, well, now that we've got that out of the way, in the Mario oppression, let's talk about some of the facts.
Let's do it. Let's do 5 facts in 5 facts.
So, Mike, what is Sonic's first video game appearance?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wrong.
What?
Try again.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so not many people know this. This is probably one of my favorite facts, but Sonic's first video game appearance was actually in a game called Rad Mobile. It was another Sega game in 1991. It just came out a few months before Sonic, and it was an arcade racing game. Now, he wasn't a character per se, but he did make a cameo as a pretty awesome air freshener.
Wow, so he went from an air freshener in a random arcade game to Sega's mascot and like pretty much flagship character.
Yeah, it's rags to riches. Or
That's pretty crazy, actually. I wish I could do that.
Rags to red shoes?
Rags to riches. Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Okay. All right, fact number 2.
Let's do it. 2.
You know, speaking of the original Sonic games, the first Sonic game, you know, obviously titled Sonic the Hedgehog, has been re-released over 25 times.
25 times? That's crazy. So, like, Sonic has pretty much a clone army that he can use to fight the Mario oppression.
I mean, he is Sonic the Hedgehog, but I guess it's Sonic those Hedgehogs now.
It's Sonic those Hedgehogs, yeah. They should just rebrand it.
It's like a sitcom in the 90s. Those crazy hedgehogs.
That's actually pretty good.
All right. Fact number 3. The original Sonic cartridge. It is a half megabyte, let's just say.
That's pretty small, but okay.
Rounded
It was like, you know, 16-bit and stuff, alright?
Yeah. The Sega intro.
That's a good impression. It was like I was listening to it.
It literally took up 1/8 of that.
It took up 1/8 of the cartridge?
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's like huge. That's like 3 or 4 levels of like the Sonic game.
I mean, it's worth it, but hell, I would have liked another level.
Heck yeah, it's worth it. I mean, it's, you know, that's like the classic Sonic Sega choir thing that they do.
I don't know. I really like the Sega thing that when the guy screams. That's probably one of my favorites, but yeah. That's for older people to remember. Okay. Fact number 4.
Fact number 4.
Sega's original concepts for Sonic included him being in a band,
okay,
him having sharp visible fangs,
all right,
and here's the best part, having a human girlfriend named Madonna.
What? Okay, what human in their right mind would want to date a small blue hedgehog that eats fucking, what are they, hot dogs? Corn dogs? Chili dogs?
I thought you were talking in real life. I'm like, they do?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, obviously Madonna wants to. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was a bit outlandish, and it was actually dialed back by Sega of America. They were like, yeah, let's just soften them up a bit for the American audience.
Good call, Sega of America. Good call.
And the Sega creators, the Sonic creators, you know, at first they were really angry, but in the end they were like, yeah, it was probably worth it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with them. You know, I'm all for crazy games, but that's a little too crazy for me, I'm not gonna lie.
You know what's not crazy?
5 fact?
5 fact? Yes, fact number 5.
Oh, fact 5. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Sonic was the first video game character to have a balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
What is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
It's where we give thanks to a parade.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and he was in it in 1993 as Classic Sonic, or, well, what we refer to now as Classic Sonic, and he was also there in 2011 for his, 20th anniversary?
20th anniversary, yep, that was when Generations came out.
Yeah.
So he went from one of those stupid things that you hang on your window, or whatever, in your car, an air freshener, to a huge balloon in a parade, and the flagship character for Sega.
Yeah.
That's
not
crazy. That's like amazing.
Yeah. So
What does Mario have? Does Mario have a float? Didn't think so.
Probably, actually.
Oh, well.
Okay, well, we're gonna end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Those have been 5 Facts. I've been Franco. You've been Mike.
I am Mike. I'm always Mike.
Okay, great. He's always Mike.